Guys, welcome back to Kason Vlogs Halloween. Today I have a really fun video in store for you. This video is going to be how to lay out slash draw a map of your haunted house or walkthrough of anything. So mine is a haunted house walkthrough. I'm going to show you my walkthrough for this year, and then I'm also going to be showing you how to draw your own. So before we start, guys, make sure you subscribe to Kason Vlogs Halloween and Kason Vlogs Plus, my other channel. And so subscribe and let's get into the video. Okay guys, so right now I am going to be explaining what my map looks like. So this is so what I use is I just use normal Crayola markers for mine. And I have our key right here. As you can see, we have all of what each thing means, which is what the key does. It tells us what each thing means. So I'm going to take out the key real quick, and I'm going to explain to you, and then I'll teach you how to draw it after I explain it. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to take all three of these out, and we are going to just go with these three things. I'm going to take out the binder. Okay, so basically how it works is it's basically my map. Since I don't have a big paper, it connects in three different ways. So here's how mine connects. So mine connects, as you can see, it connects at 2 points and right here it connects all through. So you guys can see the whole paper, I think. This paper doesn't really matter as much, so we're gonna let that go right there. This is more the haunted house area right here. So what I recommend is we are going to start by explaining. So we have an entrance and an exit. Each of those words mean what they say. So to enter into the haunt, you're going to enter in through the queue line, that's what that is. You will always name what the area is. There will always be parentheses for a start and beginning. So where areas begin and end. So if a new area ends, then a new area begins. Since this one's just beginning, it ends here. And then that's so on through the whole area throughout the haunted house. So this just brings us through this brown line brings us across through the whole haunt. Okay, and it gives us different ways we can do and how it's going to work. So I recommend each black line, which says right here, is one singular a black line is a wall, which that is told you right here. And yeah, so basically you enter in the queue line and then you come through here, you enter the facade. Now you know this is the entrance because it's the start of a new zone, the end of a new zone, which is like the facade area is in a zone. And then there's the end of the facade area, which this is a door, which is, so on the key, a door is a black line sticking out of a wall. So there's the door, then a new area begins. So this area is a brown, you just follow the dotted line. You can go any way, if it goes like that. So, and when this is the living room, and then it brings us through here, new area ends, the old area ends, new area begins, which is the dining room. Then you're gonna go through a door, which will take you to the witch's lair. Then you're gonna go back through the wall. That's gonna bring you out to the end, which ends, this is an area, this is an area, and then this is an area. That'll bring us out through here. Now here is where the red line is where connect paper here is where you connect it, which it says on this paper. That brings us into a transition hallway, which will basically be just a long black hallway, which there's the area, obviously area parentheses, So then that brings us into the child's bedroom. Let's make sure you see this. Yeah, you should be able to. The child's bedroom right here. This is all through the child's bedroom, which brings you out into this closet, which means basically you're gonna go into the closet, which takes you through the closet area right here to out to the attic, which the attic leads out to the exit. So that is what that is. So I'm going to explain what all these different lines mean, so then you understand, and then I'll help you guys start to draw, like help you guys with drawing. So we're gonna start by I'm just gonna explain to you guys that all walls are black, okay? All the walls will be black lines, unless it's like lettering. But basically how this works is you have to label everything everywhere. Basically everything has to have its own thing. So here we have our enter area. I'm gonna just explain this whole section right here. So right here we have our ticket area to get your tickets from Not For The Haunt, and then we'll come over here. This is our entrance. Enter. This is a new area that people enter. This is its own area included with the games and stuff area. So, whoops. So this area, this is a new area. This brown dotted line, you're gonna want to have one line that represents, that's the walkthrough line that shows you where the people will be walking to get through your haunt. So that in that case, it is a brown line for me. Now in every area, it has to have a name. This area is Q line. The purple thing is a rope, which means Q, which represents Q line, and it's gonna be flags. It's not gonna be walls. That is why it's not black. Then right here we have this green little line that represents the facade. It comes out a little because it does come out a little actually. So that is explaining this area. Okay, so now I'm going to be explaining this area right here. So this area, it's the end. So this starts the new area, which ends a new area, starts a new area, which is this whole area right here. And then I'm also going to explain this. So in here, the brown line also brings you through. In every room, you want to draw what is going to be in that room. So whether it's a fireplace, whatever, furniture, even the most complicated things, even like chairs, you want to draw that. So we have a couch, we have a side chair, and then we have a fireplace. And that is what's in this room. Now over here, this is as you can see from our key, this is unusable area, which is said right here, which names each area. This is named living room. This is Notre Dame square tent is what it means. That's why it's pointing towards that. Then our long tent would be right here. And that's why it's pointing this way. So once you start, so now we're going to do this area. So start of a new area, end of a new area, because this will be chopped in half with these black things being the doors, as well as right here. That's a door too. And yeah, so this area right here is the dining room. This whole thing is this whole square is the dining room right here, basically. So you'll go through the wall. These lines are chairs around the table, and you'll go through the wall and you'll go into our witch's lair, which is is one of our most detailed and has the most stuff in it, or like room, I guess, is always our best thing we have in every haunt. So when you come through here, this is explaining all our furniture, as you can see on the whole map, is blue, and it explains what's going to be there and what it is. So this is a witch's lair. This is going to be a cauldron. This is going to be a chair. This is going to be the red table, which I have a red. You would obviously make it correspond to your stuff you have in furniture and things, but this will be a black table. And then you go back through the wall, and then you can also add anything you need. And then that brings you to the back to the dining room, white card table. Again, all the blue things right here are chairs, which it says it right there. This is the dining room still, and then it brings you back out into our transition hallway. Remember, we are still following the brown line with the parentheses ending and beginning new sections. That brings us down this way to a transition hallway, which these brown lines represent. And here's what I will be showing you guys how I draw a key. I'm not gonna draw, I might draw one, you guys. So then that brings you through the children's bedroom. In the children's bedroom, we have a bed and a dresser. Now, over here in this little section, as you can see, my haunted house is basically split up into sections or squares or groups, if you know what I mean. This is a section, basically. This is a section. But the sections are split and it's not complicated. You don't want it to be too complicated or else you can't understand what you're saying or what you're introducing. So this is a section. This section leads into this section, which is this and all this. Now, as you can see up here, that brings us into this section, which is basically into 4 sections that lead into another. So we have 2 sections on each paper. Some sections don't close off all the way. That is okay. But in the child's bedroom, it says child's bedroom. It says what this is going to be or what it's staged is supposed to be, dresser. This is a bed. Now, anywhere there's pink, anywhere there is pink, that means that it is backstage, and it says it in backstage. This is the back wall, which is basically unusable area, because right here, this is just the edge of the haunt, I think. Yeah, this is the edge of the wall. This is the wall right here, so this is unusable area. It's not in bounds, and it's just not working. This is unusable area because we have no tent to cover it. This is unusable area because there's a bunch of stuff that's going to sit there. That brings us into our closet, which closes off the child bedroom and opens up to the closet and closes off the closet. The closet, which says closet, and then there's going to be clothes everywhere. You don't want to draw the like details, like, if you know what I mean, because if they're detailed, if it's too detailed, then that will help. And then that brings you to the out space, close off the closet and enter into the attic, which leads you through here, which again, we have the brown thing leading us and the ladder little thing right here that's gonna lead us out through the exit. The exit is a door and end of an area. So now, guys, I'm going to explain to you guys a simple drawing, not this complex. It's going to be a 1-page map and how to draw it and to do it, okay? So, guys, as I said, I recommend using a dark color. Now, for this, sorry, guys, it keeps turning off. It's, like, being silly. Why is it doing that? How ungenerous of it. 1 second, I'm gonna fix this light. Or we may have to I'm just gonna plug this one in because this one will work just as well. So now I'm going to explain. Now, as I said, guys, you need to be using a dark color. We're gonna make our haunted house line here. Now, this isn't that dark. We need like a gray or a purple. We're gonna do a purple, actually. We're gonna go like that, and we're gonna bring our haunted house bounds. Your bounds, you don't have to go on here. So we're right here, we're gonna have our entrance. Now, since our entrance is connected, it's that color. We are going to be making if you have a facade, you wanna make your facade in front of the entrance. If you have a queue line, you're gonna also wanna make your queue line a different color. So we're gonna put our queue line like this. So there's our queue line. You're gonna write queue line FACAD facade, and you're gonna write, and then that's gonna bring you into your haunted house. So then what you want to do is you want to have a basic layout of your house. So if, say, this is our house, this is the house right here, and then this brings us this way. backstage. And then guys, I'm actually gonna post the key, but this is a new area, so we're gonna go area it off. This is the area. And this will be area back. And you basically just want to use a bunch of different colors. Another dotted line going through. You can have a couch right here, C-O-U-C. Couch, bed, and then that burner goes through here. And you guys just draw it the best you can. I do have the key right here if you guys want to see my key. My key is very organized because I actually tried. See, there's my key, you guys can see. And then I'm gonna leave that there for a couple seconds so you guys can look at it. Okay, so there you guys saw my key. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video and I hope it was helpful. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to Kaysen Vlogs Halloween and Kaysen Vlogs Plus. Bye guys, and subscribe. Bye.